Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today, man, we're going to be taking a look at another one of these YouTube prank channels right now. I know here on the channel over the last, week or two, there's been a lot of videos being made where I'm basically just talking about these pranksters or whatever you want to call them. I don't know, like I've said in numerous videos now, I don't even really like to call most of this stuff pranks because they're not really pranking anybody. There's no real joke or anything here. It's most of the time just like people going in public and like committing crimes or like just harassing people that they think won't do anything to them. Honestly, it's just really cringy like 95% of the time. I think these people think they're making some sort of like legit YouTube content or something, but unfortunately the pandemic that has now plagued the YouTube society has continued here. The disease that is prank content has continued to spread, and it just seems like every day there's a new viral clip of somebody trying to do one of these like dumbass pranks or whatever, and they just make like a complete fool out of themselves. You know, how many times do we see people do these like prank videos and, you know, it goes like, well, it goes good. Honestly, man, like if there was some sort of, let's say like a good prank channel out there where they were doing like legit good funny pranks and like they weren't going after people and fucking with them and upsetting them and like harassing them, I wouldn't even be like saying anything about them, you know? Like if people were making genuinely decent prank content, I feel like most of us wouldn't really be sitting here having a conversation about it. Like it just seems like every day there's a new clip of one of these channels where, you know, people are just doing something completely ridiculous. And so in today's little clip slash video we're going to take a look at here, this guy basically is going around to people on the beach, and he's like going up to couples, and he's just like trying to flirt with guys like girlfriends or wives or whatever, like right in front of the guy. Now, as a man, I could tell you that obviously most of the guys watching this will tell you too, this is probably something that's destined to not go very well. I mean, you might get a couple dudes who don't really do anything, right? Like you might have a couple guys who just like are pushovers or like just don't want to confront the guy. But you do this long enough and eventually you're going to run into the wrong guy, and that person's going to, let's be real, knock you the fuck out. But that's the risk that these guys take. So let's go ahead. With that being said, let's take a look at this video.
Sorry, I just seen you over here and I just like thought I had to stop and just ask you if I could get your phone number. Sorry.
This is my husband.
Oh, I'm sorry, bro. I didn't realize you were your husband. I thought you were like her gay best friend or something. I'm sorry.
You're good, buddy.
Yeah. You guys have a good day. I'm sorry.
All right, so notice that interaction, right? So she's sitting there with her husband. This guy walks up, starts flirting with her, whatever. She lets him know, like, hey, this is my husband right here. And he's pretty chill about it. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, some guys would have instantaneously become confrontational, I think. So, you know, he's a little bit more laid back and relaxed, right? He's just kind of chilling out about it. You're good, man. Not a problem or whatever. But then she points out as he walks away that this guy is wearing a shirt that says, your man is a pussy. So obviously now this guy probably isn't too fucking happy because, you know, he already let it slide the first time. He already gave this guy a pass. You know, he assumed that he was just a low IQ moron who walked up to a girl who has a guy with her and just decided to flirt with her. You know, he made a mistake. So he let it slide that time. But now this guy is still trying to like fuck with him, you know, trying to, you know, emasculate him or whatever, you know, make him look like a goober. I don't know. And, well, yeah, shit takes a little bit of a turn for this pranker, okay? It takes a little bit of a turn for this YouTube guy, so.
What's going on?
Take your camera and get the fuck out.
It was just a joke, sir.
You're bothering people.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
You want us to call the cops?
For what?
You're harassing people.
Was it because of my shirt?
No, dude, get out of here.
Hey, you can't. I'm bleeding. This guy assaulted me. He took my mic, $600. Hey, you know, okay.
You're the one that's wearing the You're the Get the
Alright, so yeah, things took a pretty quick turn, I guess. It was a little bit of a long clip or whatever, but the guy basically confronts him. The guy acts like a fucking goober because, you know, that's how these prank channels have to behave, right? You know, when they finally get confronted by somebody who's like not actually playing with them and is like seriously mad at them, they all do the same shit. They just suddenly act like, what? What do you mean? What did I do? They sit there and act completely fucking befuddled that they're getting pressed by somebody for acting like a complete douchebag and public. As if, let's be real, this isn't how like a good portion of people would react. So the dude got his fucking microphone thrown into the water. It's probably damaged. He just, of course, does the funniest thing he can think of on the spot and just starts being as loud as possible. You know, when you're making like comedy and you're like doing a joke, right? You know, you're kind of being funny or whatever. The like best comedians in the world are just known for just fucking screaming. Like, I went to a Dave Chappelle show one time, right? He's one of the greatest comedians ever, and he just like walked on stage, stared at the crowd, and just started fucking screaming. And dude, I was like pissing myself laughing. That's how funny it was, dude. So yeah, like this guy's content is just like, yeah, let's go to the beach, let's fuck with people trying to mind their own business and enjoy the public amenities of the beach. Let's use people for content, and when they press me, let's be obnoxious and loud and fucking annoying to all of the families and everyone just trying to enjoy the beach. Like, if you look in the background of the video during the recording, you see like children with their families and like little kids just trying to like enjoy the water and like the sand. And you got this stupid douchebag just walking around with a shirt that just says, "Your man is a pussy," with a fucking goober walking around with a camera, you know, just screwing with people for no reason. It's just incredible like how low people actually will go to make YouTube content. Like there's no entertainment value in shit like this. Like, the only people I can imagine watching this is like children or like low IQ individuals. I'm just gonna be as like blunt as I can. The people who watch shit like this and encourage it and think that it's like funny or cool are just fucking stupid. There's nothing dope about this. Like, this guy is just actually going around screwing with people. There's no joke. There's no prank. You know what I mean? He's not pranking anybody. He's literally just going up to people and fucking with them. That is not a prank. Like, I don't know where in time like society has fucking, you know, deviated from the road of what a prank is. These are not pranks, dude. Like, you're not pranking anybody by antagonizing them and causing physical confrontations because you're trying to, you know, ego check and emasculate men trying to enjoy the beach with their wife. And I mean, I hate to say it, but I also don't hate to say it at the same time. But like I said, eventually it's going to get to the point where one of these guys are going to like do this to the wrong person and they're going to get their mouth rearranged like fucking Scrabble letters all over the floor. So there's going to be a viral video of this guy picking up every single one of his fucking teeth from the beach. He's going to have him and his whole camera crew combing the fucking sandy beach front to fucking find every single one of his teeth. "Hey, I got one of your molars over here, buddy." Picks it up out of the sand, puts it in a little baggie for him. Like, it's really only a matter of time. I'm not even trying to sit here and like act hard or whatever. Like, "Oh, bro, if someone did this to my girl, I'd kill him." Like, nah, I'm not doing that shit. But like, it really is only a matter of time before this guy runs into the wrong person. And not even this guy. Like, realistically, for the majority of these quote-unquote pranksters, like, they're really just playing with fire. They're really just doing shit for attention that can actually cause them physical consequences.
Oh, wait for me right now.
We're either gonna press charges or he has to pay me $600.
Call the cops.
You're both being trespassed from this car. Have you ever been trespassed before?
Yes.
Shocking.
Paying from every Walmart in the world.
Is everyone getting trespassed or just us? Just the two.
Alright, so it's always funny how this works, dude. Like, you know, they finally, "Oh, we're gonna call the cops after we went in public and started harassing people and being fucking nuisances in public. We're gonna call the police on you for breaking our microphone." Like, dude, you knew the consequences of going out and doing shit like this. Are you really that surprised someone destroyed your mic? And yeah, technically that guy was in the wrong for fucking his microphone up. It is $600 or whatever, but I'm one of these people, I subscribe to the ideology of play stupid games, win stupid prizes. If you decide that your shtick on YouTube or whatever is to go in public and harass people and fuck with them and like antagonize people for the sake of making videos on the internet, I really am not going to sit here and feel sorry for you or be on your side because some dude destroyed your equipment. Like, you truthfully just kind of asked for it. I hate to say that, but you did. You just fucking asked for it. It wasn't like this guy was just, you know, minding his own business, taking a stroll in the park recording, and some fucking guy walked up and just took his equipment and destroyed it on the ground. Like, that's not what happened here. And it's even funnier that when the police finally did come, you know, they ended up getting trespassed out of the entire area because, as it turns out, yeah, people don't really have appreciation for folks who go in public and just become nuisances. And then this idiot's like bragging about how many times he's been trespassed. Like, that's so fucking cringy. Me like, "Yeah, bro, I'm banned from every Walmart in the world, man." Like, okay, dude, congrats. Wow, bro. This dude's a hard ass, everybody. Hold on. We got us a badass, everybody. Step back, hands up, you know, don't fucking don't mess with this guy. This guy's banned from every Walmart in the world, you know, because he goes in public and harasses old people or people he thinks won't stand up for themselves. And then he gets kicked the fuck out of places in public and has to walk of shame back to the car like a jester in medieval times, bro. Like, if you think about it, this is like the modern day equivalent of those people in society back in medieval times that just got like shunned out of society. That's these people. Like, you know, back in the day, they used to make people wear fucking bells and you had to ring it when you walked through the town square to let everybody know that like a moron or a piece of shit was walking through the hood. That's basically like them right here. This is like the modern day equivalent. They just walk around being low IQ, being really fucking loud, recording themselves doing it, harassing people, and making everyone around them not fuck with them to the point that like authorities are like, hey, get out. If this was like 14, 17, yeah, these guys would be having a hell of a time. And what's even like worse about shit like this too is like, I mean, like just the other day I covered the one where the guy like got on the train in Japan, the subway in Japan, and he was just like racially harassing people. And then you look at situations like this, the people that are being inconvenienced are simply just normal people trying to go through their daily routines and just like live a normal life. Like in this case, these people are just sitting at the beach on what I assume is a pretty decent day out. It looks nice and sunny. They're just trying to enjoy, you know, the nature outdoors. They're trying to relax with people that they love or are cool with. You know, there's probably a lot of friends and stuff there. And there's this guy going around just ruining it for them. And why? So he can make content for his page. It's such a shitty, like, just annoying fucking thing to do, bro. I think these, like, YouTube pranksters think that people should, like, have to respect them because we're doing it for the sake of content, you know? As if, like, people are supposed to turn a blind eye or not get so mad because, oh, it's just a prank for YouTube, bro. That's not really how that works. I hate to kind of break that to you. I hate for that to really be the reality you have to face suddenly, but that just isn't how it works. Like, no one gives a fuck what you're there for. No one's sitting there like, man, I really hope these guys making this prank video are having fun. Like, I don't know. It seems like they think they have, like, main character energy almost when you see people doing this kind of stuff, as if they're just, like, some sort of comedic genius for making the same bullshit content that every other low IQ person on this website's making. Like, nothing about this shit is special. Nothing about it is transformative. And I'm not saying to make good content that it has to. I mean, in all reality, like, I'm not making anything transformative or crazy, but this content just, like, objectively makes the world a worse place. I hate to say it, that's just the truth. Like, your content actively is bad for everybody. You inconvenience everyone in public. You fuck with people in public trying to enjoy their lives. You have these 11-year-old kids online watching this shit like, oh, tee-hee, ha-ha. These dudes are morons, but it's funny. And it's realistically just a recipe for disaster. Like I said, man, it's going to break down and devolve one of these days, and somebody's going to get really hurt. And then, you know, they're going to be sitting there fucking pissing and moaning and crying that it happened the way that it happened. And like I said, it's a matter of time. I'm just waiting for the day that we see an article or something in the New York Times where some YouTube prankster got his head blown open because he was fucking with some dude in the wrong neighborhood, or even like, I think I might make a video about this tomorrow that's separate from this and just continue like the prankster things. But there's like people in the UK that are like actually walking in people's homes uninvited, just like walking through their front door to see how they'll react. And they're calling it like prank videos and shit, bro. Like, it's only a matter of time before someone does that like here in the United States and they're fucking riddled with bullet holes at the door. Or like one of these guys like tries to press the wrong dude and his girl and this guy's gonna put him in a fucking mixer. Like, it's just a matter of time, man. So anyway, though, I digress. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like. Subscribe if you're brand new around here on the channel. Follow me over on Twitter and Twitch at @SubTheOptimus. Make sure to check out Shoptimus down below. Thank you to my Watch Optimus subscribers. Your support helps the channel tremendously. And until my next video, guys, this is Optimus, well, talking about another one of these stupid YouTube pranksters and signing out.